Welcome to your mat. My name is Alysia. I invite you to join me on your mat today for a Vinyasa flow practice. This practice will help us tune into ourselves. I invite you to listen. Listen with your body and your breath and your mind. Ultimately, just tune completely into yourself and move with fluidity throughout this practice. When you're ready, let's go ahead and get started on our mat. You might like 2 blocks for today's practice, but totally not necessary. So if you have 2 blocks, place them off to the side. I'll call to them when we need them. Otherwise, let's start in child's pose. So come to a tabletop position on all fours, then part your knees to the outer edge of your mat. Untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet down. Sit your hips to your heels. Walk your hands out to the top of your mat. Rest your third eye center on the mat. The space between your eyebrows, press your forehead down. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, let your air go. Inhale, elevate your back body, breathe in. Exhale, surrender your chest closer to the ground, breathe out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Call attention to your breath further. Seal your lips. Invite Ujjayi Pranayama, victorious breath. Bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Now breathe in through your nostrils. And breathe out through your nostrils. Keep the restriction in the back of your throat as you push the air out. Keep this oceanic, warm breathing throughout practice. Or add open mouth exhales with any need to release anything that's holding you back. Take an inhale. Exhale, let your breath go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Lightly press into your palms, lift yourself slightly. Draw your knees in a little bit closer so your ribs press onto the tops of your thighs. Then bring your right hand down by your heel, bring the back of your hand to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press into your left fingers. Inhale, glide your right hand forward to your left, then reach your right arm to the sky, make a big circle. Sit your hips back to your heels, rest the back of your hand next to your foot. Inhale, glide forward, reach up with your right hand. Exhale, sit your hips back, drop your hand to the floor. Inhale, slide and rise up. Exhale, sit your hips back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit back. One last time, inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, rest your forehead, rest your hand to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, switch out your arms. Bring your left hand by your left heel. Press the top of your hand into the floor. Then stretch your right arm forward. Press your fingertips into the mat. Take an inhale. Grounding breath out. Inhale, rise up. Glide your left fingers to your right, then up to the sky. Sit your hips back to your heels. Make a giant circle with your arm. Inhale, glide forward, reach up. Exhale, sit your hips back. Inhale, glide and lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Last time, breathe in. Exhale, sit your hips back. Bring both arms down by your side. Press the backs of your hands into the floor. Embryo pose. Press your chest and thighs directly together. One more breath here. And exhale, gently begin to release. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop, rise up to all fours. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrist. Stack your hips on top of your knees. Inhale, find neutral in your back, breathe in. Exhale, knit your ribs back towards your spine. Inhale, spinal strength, stretch your left toes behind you. Reach your right arm forward. Point your right thumb straight to the sky. Pull your navel into your spine. Inhale, reach fingers and toes away. Exhale, knee to elbow touches at your core. Inhale, spinal strength. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal strength. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal strength. Exhale, knee to elbow. One last time, inhale, spinal strength. From here, bend your left leg, tiger pose, reach your right hand back, find your left foot. Make the connection of hand to foot, then press your heel towards the sky. Stack your left shoulder on top of your wrist, point your heart straight to the ground. Inhale, press up through your left heel. Exhale, gently release back to spinal strength. Inhale, stretch away. Exhale, release down, tabletop. Take an inhale to neutralize. Exhale, press your palms into the ground. Inhale, spinal strength. Move your right toes behind you, lengthen your left arm forward. Rotate your left thumb up. Inhale, reach in opposition. Exhale, knee to elbow touches at your core. Inhale, spinal strength. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal strength. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal strength. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal strength. Exhale, tiger pose. Bend your right leg. Reach back with your left hand. Find your inner arch of your foot. Make the connection. Now press your right heel up. Square off your hips. Plug your right knee in towards your left thigh. Send your chest towards the mat. Kick up through right heel. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, release back to spinal strength. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release down, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your eyes up. Exhale, cat dome into your upper back, pull your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Sit your hips to your heels for a moment. Grab your blocks if you have them. Place them just on either side of your mat, pretty centered. Let them be off to the side so they're not in the way. Then bring your hands back to the floor, downward facing dog. Lift your hips to the sky. Straighten out your legs, pedal your legs. Drop your head inside of your biceps. When you're ready, come to stillness and downward facing dog. Press your heels into the mat. Lengthen your tailbone up to the sky. Wrap your triceps back. Breathe in. And breathe out, bend your knees. Inhale, walk to the top of your space. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll variation. Grab for either elbow. Drape the top of your head down. Glue your thighs and ribs to touch. Keep as much of a bend in your knees as you need. One more breath in. Exhale, fold. Release your arms. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Extended mountain pose. Rise to standing. Reach your arms to the sky. Point your fingertips up. Rotate your thumbs back to the wall behind you. Inhale, lengthen up through your quads. Lift up off of your knee. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, low lunge. Drop your left knee. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Shift any weight off of your left kneecap. Stack your right knee on top of your ankle. Reach your fingers to the sky. Take an inhale, reach your arms higher. Exhale, side flexion over to the right. Drop your right hand outside of your right hip. This is where the block comes in handy. Reach your left arm up and over your left ear. Expose your chest to the sky. Take your eyes up towards the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, crescent moon, reach both arms to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, high plank, step your right foot back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest up and through. Exhale, downward facing dog, pick up your hips. One breath in. Take one breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. Exhale, soften your shoulders down your back. Inhale, stretch up, find length. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee. Inhale, crescent moon, reach your arms to the sky. Point both hips forward. Shift your weight off of your right kneecap. Stack your left knee on top of your ankle. Inhale, stretch your arms high. Exhale, side flexion, drop your left arm to the floor or your block. Reach your right arm up over your right ear. Inhale, shine your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, reach both arms to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, high plank, step back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Picking up the pace slightly. Inhale, halfway lift, jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, side flexion to the right. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, side flexion to the left. Inhale, find length in your chest. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, jump or step to the top of your space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, side flexion to the right. Inhale, find length. Exhale, deepen in. Inhale to center, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, side flexion left. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, take it to the side. Inhale, reach up, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Stay for a few breaths. Move your blocks off to the side. Drop into your body. Listen to what it's telling you. Do you feel at ease? Do you feel stress? Do you feel strain? Do you feel flexibility? Let yourself listen to what your body is trying to tell you. One more breath in, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees. Sit your hips low, lift your chest up. Bring the weight into your heels. Point your fingers to the sky. Bring the weight down through your tailbone. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Press your elbow tips out wide. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot back. Drop your left heel. Inhale, warrior two, lift and rise up. Bend and straighten your legs a few times if you need to. Lengthen your stance. Have your back foot slightly at an angle forward. Root into your right foot. Align your heel with the instep of your left foot. Then reach your arms out to the side. Inhale, reach to the crown of your head. Exhale, settle into your lunge. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, reach your arms away. Exhale, eagle arms, wrap your left arm underneath your right. Grab for your palms. Or bear hug, grab your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach your fingers high. Exhale, humble warrior, bow your eagle arms inside of your right thigh. Bring your knuckles to the ground. Take your eyes back to your left toes. Add a little resistance here. Press your right thigh into your shoulder. Press your shoulder back into your thigh. And breathe in and breathe out. Bring your eyes to your right big toe. Walk your left foot in slightly. Keep your arms bound. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, toppling tree. Balance on your right leg. Pick up your left heel. Point your eagle arms to the floor. Lift your left heel up above your glute. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, light as a feather, low lunge, step your left foot back. Keep your eagle arms. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Point your fingers to the sky. Protract your upper shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, arms back to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, bring your hands to the floor. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, low lunge twist, pick up your left knee, reach your right arm to the sky. Stack your right knee on top of your ankle. Lift your left hip in line with your right. Then spin your eyes and chest open to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, firm into your left hand. Inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana. Drop to the outer knife edge of your left foot. Slide your right foot back. Stack or stagger on top of your left. Rainbow arc your ribs. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Plant your right hand down. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few cleansing breaths. Stretch through your calves. Stretch through your thighs. Elongate your back body. Unhinge through your jaw. Take a breath in. Exhale, feel your feet beneath you. Inhale, halfway lift, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees, sit your hips low. Bring the weight into your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Reach your arms to the sky. Create one line of energy from your tailbone to your fingertips. Inhale for length. Exhale, bring your hands to your chest. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Point your elbow tips out to the sides. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Drop your right heel. Inhale, warrior two, lift and rise up. Bend and straighten your left leg. Settle into your stance. Lengthen your legs out wide. Ground to the knife edge of your right foot. Send your right thigh bone back. Create a deep square with your left leg. Stack your knee and ankle. Reach your arms out. Extend through your spine. Inhale for length. Exhale, sink a little lower. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, eagle arms, drop your right arm beneath your left. Grab for your fingertips and your palms, or bear hug, grab your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your fingers up. Exhale, humble warrior, bow your left shoulder inside of your left thigh. Bring your knuckles to the floor. Take your eyes back to your right toes. Find that connection of your left shoulder and left thigh. Press into one another. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, take your eyes to your left big toe. Begin to walk your right foot in. Square off your chest to the floor. Take a breath in, lengthen. Toppling tree, reach your right heel up to the sky. Fold in half, bring your left ribs toward your left thigh. Find one focal point, your left thumb or your left tip of your nostril for your eye gaze. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge, gently step back. Drop your right knee. Inhale, keep your arms bound, lift up. Exhale, dome into your upper back. Press your forearms towards the top of your mat. Squeeze through your forearms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your arms by your side. Inhale, crescent moon, arms back to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, bring your hands to the floor. Root into your right hand, lift your right knee. Inhale, low lunge, twist, pick up your left arm. Square your chest over to the left. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Pick up your right hip. Inhale, lengthen the crown of your head towards the top of your mat. Exhale, firm into your right hand. Inhale, side plank Vashisthasana. Slide your left foot to meet the right. Pick up your hips. Firm into everything to the midline. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Two more just like that. Then we'll flow one breath to movement to build the heat, build the fluidity, move through our flow. One more inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot back. Inhale, warrior two, lift up. Exhale, reach your arms out. Inhale for length. Exhale, eagle arms, wrap your left arm beneath your right. Inhale, send your fingers up. Exhale, humble warrior, bow forward. Inhale, toppling tree, balance on your right leg. Exhale, low lunge, step your left toes back. Drop your knee, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist, reach your right arm high. Exhale, ground into your left hand. Inhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Drop your heel, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle. Inhale for length. Exhale, eagle arms, wrap your right arm under. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, toppling tree. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon with eagle arms. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, firm into your right palm. Inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, walk your hands and feet to meet at the center of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl into a tiny ball. Lift your heels. Drop your hips to your heels. Then lift your chest up. Keep your hands on the floor or hands to prayer in front of your shins. Find this compacted shape. Press your thighs and ribs together. Squeeze the arches of your feet inward. Take your eyes to one position. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, release your heels to the floor. Maybe your hips stay lifted for a moment. Then drop your hips. Bring your hands slightly behind you. Setting up Navasana boat pose. Place your fingertips behind you to start. Walk your feet a little bit away from your hips and then bring your feet hip width distance. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, keep the straightness in your back. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Now pick up your feet. Run your shins parallel to the sky. Point your toes. Lift up through your chest. Wrap your triceps in tight toward your body. Inhale for length. Exhale, settle into your sits bones. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, release your left foot down. Arms out in front of you. Pistol squat, straighten your right leg, pick your hips up. Flex your right toes now. Keep the compression of your ribs to your thigh. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, drop your hips. Drop your hands beside your hips. Lower to your back. Reach your right heel up. Pick up your hips, one-legged bridge. Flex your right toes. Option to interlace your hands, clasp beneath your low back. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, unclasp your hands, release your back to the floor. Pick up your left foot, cross your right leg over eagle legs. Float your toes or find the full wrap, clasp your calf. Stretch your arms to the side, breathe in. Exhale, eagle arms, wrap your right arm underneath. Inhale, reach your fingers and toes to the mat. Exhale, eagle sit-ups, curl your elbows to your knees. Inhale, eagle sit-up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, length. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. 4 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, move nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold in your eagle crunch for 5. Press your low back down for 4. Dome into your upper back for 3. Tuck your chin to your chest for 2. And last one, release. Release your arms out to the side, stretch your legs to the sky, a little waterfall. Roll out your ankles. Then rebend your left leg, plant your foot behind you. Bring your arms out by your side, fingers point towards your left heel. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift yourself up, pistol squat. Rock forward, reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, drop your sit bones. Navasana boat pose, pick up your feet. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, balance on your sit bones. One more breath in. Exhale, bend your right foot. Reach your arms forward, pistol squat. Shift your weight forward, lengthen your left leg out. Flex your left toes. Pick up through your chest, inhale. Exhale, drop your hips. Rest your hands beside your hips. Lower to your back. One-legged bridge, pick up your left foot. Press into your right heel. Option to interlace your hands behind your low back. Lead with your chest. Inhale, press through your left heel. Exhale, release your hands, release your back to the floor. Pick up your right leg. Eagle legs, cross your left leg over. Float your toes or find the full bind. Reach your arms out. Then wrap your left arm under, eagle arms. Inhale, fingers and toes touch the mat. Exhale, eagle sit up, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, length. Exhale, contract. Inhale, open. Exhale, eagle sit up. 4 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold up in your eagle sit up. Press your thighs into your elbows. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Press your arms, waterfall, legs up the wall. Roll out your ankles. Rebend your right leg. Plant the sole of your right foot as tight to your hips as you can. Reach your arms down towards your feet. Press your palms down. Inhale, press to your left heel. Exhale, rock forward, pistol squat, come forward. Reach your arms out, breathe in. Exhale, drop your sit bones. Inhale, Navasana, stretch your legs. Breathe in. Exhale, Chaturanga, cross your ankles, roll forward, jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, spin to the left, wide straddle legs. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, bow between your thighs. Align your heels behind your toes. Shift the weight to the ball mound of your toes. Pick up your tailbone. Rest your hands, forearms, whatever's accessible on the floor. Drop the crown of your head down. Inhale through your back. Exhale, surrender your chest down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana, side lunge. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, flex your right toes. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, Skandasana, side lunge to the right. Bend your right knee, left leg straightens. Inhale to center. Exhale, Skandasana to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, Skandasana to the right. Move through this from side to side. Stay low in your hips if this feels good. You can bring your hands to your heart as you glide and shift from side to side. Listen to your breath as you move. Balance out your sides. And inhale, halfway lift, come back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands to your hip crease. Inhale with a flat back, rise up, star pose. Stretch your arms to the sky, reach your fingers out. Draw your heels in, pivot your toes out. Inhale, length. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, step your right foot next to your left. Close your eyes for a moment. Deep breathe. Ground into your left foot. Notice your left toes beneath you. As you're ready, inhale, reach your right knee up. Exhale, figure four, cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Sit your hips down. Flex your right toes. Draw your right knee towards the ground. Use your hands as an anchor here. Press your thumb into your chest. Encourage your spine to be upright. Sit your hips a little lower. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, come back to standing one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, tree pose Virasana. Bring the sole of your right foot somewhere on your left leg, your ankle, calf, or thigh, and void your knee joint. Make the strong connection of your foot to your leg. Then take your arms into whatever variation calls to you. If you lose your balance, help yourself. Maybe you're next to a wall. Draw your right knee back. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, step your right foot out wide. Take a moment to ground into your right foot. Then step your left foot over to your right foot. Standing at attention. Press both feet down. Lift up through the crown of your head. Breathe into your right foot. Spread your right toes wide. Then re-grip the mat. Inhale, pick up your left knee. Exhale, figure four. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Flex your left toes and sit your hips back. Energize your left knee towards the floor. Lift your chest up. Elongate through your back body. Pull your navel into your spine. Feel your belly engage. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, rise to standing one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, tree pose. Find a similar leg variation on this side as you did the other. Bring the sole of your left foot to your calf, ankle, or your thigh. Make the strong connection of your foot to your leg. Externally rotate your left hip back to draw your left knee behind you. Then try on a different arm variation. Maybe grab for your elbows behind your back. Focus your stillness into your breath. Last breath out. Inhale, come back through center, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, step your left foot out to the side. Bring your hands to your heart. Ground into your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Inhale, high plank, step your right foot back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, step or jump through to your seat. Come down to your bottom. Plant your feet. Bring your hips behind you, hands behind you. Then support yourself, roll down to your back. As you come to your back, pull your knees into your chest. Grab your shins, find a little sway on your spine. Release your legs. Come to a reverse tabletop in your legs. Run your shins parallel to the sky. Then recline figure four. Bring your right ankle on top of your left knee. Flex your right toes. Draw your right knee towards the top of your mat. Then bring your hands to your left thigh or your left shin. Stay engaged through your right leg. Left toes can be active or in motion, roll your ankle. Relax your shoulders into the floor. Send your breath deeply into your right hip. Notice how it feels. Listen to the feedback it's giving you. Notice when your body tells you to back off or to dive in. Release the grip of your hands. Slide your right knee further on top of your left. Bring your feet outside to the edges of your mat. Roll your shoulders up. Reach for your feet, whale's tail, or reclined cow face. Make the connection of your feet and hands. Pull your feet out to the side. Relax your shoulders back down to the mat. Rest your head. Then energize and kick your heels up towards the sky. Lengthen your tailbone down to the mat. Squeeze your inner thighs inward. Hopefully this intensified the stretch in your right hip, but not too much to feel uncomfortable. And gently release your hands and feet. Straighten your legs to the sky, waterfall. Roll out your ankles, bend your knees, whatever motion your body's calling to. When you're ready, left side. Bring your legs into a reverse tabletop to start. Run your shins parallel to the sky. And cross your left leg up and over, reclined figure four. Flex your left toes. Draw your left knee towards the top of your mat. Send your hands behind your right thigh or grab for your left shin. Stay active through your left foot the entire time. Engage your right toes or again find motion, roll your ankle. Encourage your left hip down to the floor. Lengthen your spine, press your shoulders into the mat. Breathe deeply into your left hip. Breathe into the sensations you feel. Release your hands, slide your left leg over, grab for your feet, whale's tail. Make the connection of your hands to your feet. Make space in your upper back. Surrender your head back to the floor. Energize your feet towards your armpit, but resist kick towards the sky. Use your hands to anchor down. Lengthen your tailbone into the floor. Engage your inner thighs, squeeze towards the midline. And gently release your hands and feet. Stretch your legs straight, waterfall. Add your counter motion, wiggle your legs. Plant your feet behind your hips for bridge pose. Walk your hips and heels in towards one another. Rest your arms by your side. Take a deep breath out. Inhale, bridge, pick up your hips. Option to walk your hands beneath your low back to lift up. Rest your shoulders on the floor. Use the strength of your legs and the corset of your ribs to actively press your hips up. Breathe in, lift up. And breathe out, lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of your feet to touch. Place your left hand to your heart. Place your right hand to your belly. Pull your knees back into your chest. Find a little rock on your spine. Pull your right knee into your chest. Lengthen your left leg long down to the mat. Inhale, pull your right knee up toward your right collarbone. Exhale, supine twist, cross your right knee over to the left side of your body. Shimmy your hips, adjust your shoulders, slide your left shoulder over towards the left side of your mat. Stretch your right arm off to the side. Take your eyes to your right thumb. Breathe into your right side body. Gently come back through center. Pull both knees in. Give yourself a little spinal massage. Rock from side to side. Keep your left knee in. Release your right leg down to the mat. Inhale, pull your left knee up toward your left collarbone. Exhale, supine twist. Cross your left knee to the outer side of your right hip. Move your hips slightly. Then slide your right shoulder over towards the right side of your mat. Lengthen your left arm out to the side. Take your eyes left. Notice how this side feels. Breathe into any areas that feel tight. Breathe into any areas that might be giving you resistance. Come back to your back, pull both knees in. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, let your air go. Happy baby, bring your hands to the outer edges of your feet. Rock from side to side. Pull your knees tight into your armpits. Press your heels to the sky. Move in little circles. Let this be organic. Doesn't need to match. Let's let yourself be playful. Stir the energy up before we put ourselves to rest. If you're making circles, circle in both directions. Pull both knees into your chest. Curl up into a tiny ball. Give yourself a hug. Wrap your arms around your shoulder blades. Point through your toes. Bring your forehead to your knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, release final Shavasana. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Take up space on your mat. Relax your shoulders. Soften the backs of your hands down. Spiral your inner thighs up. Find complete and total heaviness across your body. I'll leave you here today. Take as much time as you have. Honor your practice and your Shavasana. Give yourself the time to unwind. Thank you so much for making it to your mat today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.